You are not crazy that there are forces trying to cause a tower for you, that there are entities. The devil is knocking on your door, trying to really push this narrative of you have been abandoned. Where are your angels? Where are your ancestors? Where's the Most High for you now? Things that are not supposed to get back to you are getting back to you. Things that are not supposed to be said in front of you are being said in front of you. There are a great many sources trying to stop you guys from this breakthrough, from this bounce back. There are many sources, multiple, if not several, that do not want you to get this message today because you are destined to bounce back, to pivot, to cut through this major spell work that you have been enduring, internalizing, and privately going through or suffering through on your own. There is a lot of evil eye and spell work at play. And so this message out of the gate is going to be very specific to those that have been dealing with that, whether you are a light worker, chosen, a star seed, a star messenger, an indigo child, whatever you guys call yourselves, you will know out of the gate if this message is for you, because you feel like you have been bawling, crying, crawling, falling in pain, in sadness, and you refuse for it to be for nothing, but you feel like there's these forces working against you. The devil is trying to make you believe that you were abandoned a long time ago, or that you got with the wrong person, that this person is not your soulmate. Like, there's all types of tricks that you guys have been enduring, and you're trying to pick up the pieces right now. You are trying to pick up your courage. You're trying to pick up your strength. And you guys have multiple sources in the background that are going to be going through their own W, and I don't mean the win, their own spiritual W. They're going to be going through that because you guys are about to be delivered and you are about to be vindicated like never before. There is justice coming in. You feel like you should be, through all that you've been through this year, on a bed of roses, and you feel like you're on a bed of nails, like you're on a bed of anxiety. You guys have been dealing with multiple towers, and you've been reflecting on that. You've been reflecting on the towers that you've been going through. Trying not to be hard on yourself, but it's like you can't help it because you almost knew that you knew better. So there were certain things that happened to you throughout this year, and you're like, I should have known better. I should have known not to trust that person. I should have known not to answer that text. I should have known not to go back to so-and-so. I should have known. And you're having a lot of moments like that of reflection, like I should have known not to ever let them do this or believe them with that or give them the benefit of the doubt. And these feelings have been intensifying in you. So if you know that this is your message, you know that there's many sources trying to stop you from seeing it. You guys are dealing with family members or exes or even coworkers or bosses, people that you could have cut off, or people that are in your life now. These could also be people that are online for some of you. There is people paying for voodoo, black magic, witchcraft. There are people paying practitioners, paying for readings because they see what your destiny is. These people are terrified of your future. But there's a lot of janky spell work at play at the same time. So I do not want you guys to let this get you down. You guys could be in a state of panic, like, do I have a mental illness? Is something really wrong with me? Am I bipolar? Do I have split personalities? Like, what is wrong with me? And you are asking the Most High to deliver you. You are getting ready to go through deliverance that is much needed and much deserved. Your enemies are going to be begging for mercy when this justice unfolds. Okay? They're going to be begging for mercy, and their dirty plans are going up in smoke because they've tried to turn your the way that you transport, the way that you communicate, the way that you are used as a vessel, they have tried to turn this upside down. Like, oh, God is not the wind beneath your wings. We are. I don't think so. So you guys have been dealing with some chaos agents that have been hiding. And everything that I'm seeing for you guys and channeling, there are people hiding. There are these shadows that don't want to be seen. And it's very disturbing. You guys dealt with a lot of theft and betrayal recently. You dealt with people that were pretending to be like you. These janky con artists. People that you wanted to give the benefit of the doubt to. But either way, they were doing things behind the scenes and they were doing things behind your back. So it's always you and then these sources in the background. People watching you. There's always people behind you watching your every move, trying to figure out what you're going to be doing next. All of these eyes behind you. There are people that are scared of your future. They're scared of your gifts. They're scared of your abilities and your talents. So they want you in a state of sadness, fear, panic. I got the Four of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Hermit. This is where they want you. Alone. This is how they want you. In fear. Sad. Just beat down by life. And, oh, I also got the Eight of Swords in reverse. They are trying to put you in this fog, in this confusion, to second guess your abilities, to second guess your intuition, because you are the high priestess. You guys intimidate people as this seer. Your future and what they've seen into your future scares them and terrifies them. You guys are constantly battling sources, entities, demons, Decepticons, crazies. And you guys are about to go through a major breakthrough of breaking this spell work, breaking these curses. You have been feeling disappointed by everything that you tried. Maybe you feel like nothing is working. You've had to make some very important decisions and you feel like you're constantly juking and jiving and avoiding disaster. Whoever these chaos agents are, they are terrified of your power. They are scared at the way that you are able to defend yourself, scared at the way that you are able to rise. You guys are an earth angel and you are learning to take better care of yourself. You are learning how to ask for help. You are learning that sometimes it's okay to be alone. You are cutting through obsessive thoughts, paranoia, fear. They really want to get inside your head and make you feel like there's no way out. So you guys are really being obedient and learning how to surrender and asking the Most High, like, these feelings are intensifying. I wish I would have known better with some of these things. I didn't. And like, what is my next step? So you are learning how to listen to wise counsel. Listen to the messages that you are being given. Paying attention to the signs. And yeah, you guys are seeing now the evil eye and spell work at play. You guys are the type of person that's like, I don't want to give them that power. So you've been going through things internally. All of this is happening because you are the guru, because you are chosen, because you are anointed, and now you are going to reverse these curses. You are going to reverse this spell work. You are going to reverse this evil eye, and you are going to start leaning into your words more. I know that when Mercury is doing its thing, it is really hard to get those words out without stumbling, bumbling, or them being all over the place. But you are still going to shoot your shot. And I think that's great, because if you just keep saying it over and over and over and over and over and over again, and practicing and practicing and practicing through this effery. It's like you're a princess or a prince, and they're trying to get you to see your reflection as an ogre, kind of like Shrek. They're trying to get you to see your reflection as an ogre. They're trying to get you to see yourself as another entity, not as a fairy, but as a chaos agent. They're trying to get you to see you are the one destroying everything. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Look at all the things that you're doing. Look at the horns on your head. You're not a goat. Like, you're a fallen angel. Trying to make you feel like you're not a high priestess, like you're not special forces, like you don't have it together, like you are falling apart at the seams, like you are holding on by a thread, and you are rising. Slowly but surely, you are rising. And you are going to take out these demons and Decepticons one by one. You are going to reverse. Affirm it below. My words are powerful. I have the power to reverse. Reverse the curse. Reverse the spell work. These entities are here to steal your peace and everything that you've worked so hard for. You are calling in harmony. You are calling in balance, restoration, clarity. And this is going to be coming in faster than you think, but they want you to feel like it's not coming in fast enough. Maybe normally you guys are delivered faster, or you don't ever have to go through spell work this long or witchcraft this long. Maybe normally you get it up out of the mud a lot faster, and this time it's not working, or it's not the same. And this is showing me that there's so many, several or multiple trying to stop you. I'm getting family members, co-workers. I feel like you guys are dealing with co-workers that are really nosy, that are intimidated by your future and what you currently embody. Then I feel like you guys have family members and exes that are taking it way too far. They're going to be begging for mercy. They're trying to stop your transformation. They're trying to make you think you're the demon. You're possessed. There's something wrong with you. You're not ready for this transformation. They're trying to turn your cocoon upside down. They don't ever want you becoming the butterfly. They want you to see your reflection as something evil, like there's something wrong with you. The goal is to get you into a mental institution. The goal is to get you to go over the deep end. The goal is to tear your whole life apart. And we ain't here for that. We are not here for that. But I'm seeing some of you guys internalize this fear like, oh my gosh, this is not really happening. This is not really happening. And I'm just gonna pray. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And it's time for you to honor and be obedient to the fact that you know that you can pray on it. You can affirm what you want, and you can say it over and over and over again. Maybe you guys are just tired. Okay, maybe you're tired of reversing. You're tired of breaking chains. And God wants you to know that you are going through deliverance, vindication, and restoration. Affirm it below. My life will be restored. The Most High will restore my life. Justice is here. You are sending the fire of the Holy Ghost. As the devil's knocking on your door, the Holy Ghost is going to be knocking on theirs. And what? Riddle me what? The eagle is very important here. The eagle, the butterfly, dragonflies. There's a lot about wings and you guys being hidden in plain sight. Now, as these people are starting to see who you are, they've got plans that are not going to ever really come to fruition, though they're trying really hard. They are trying really hard. There's something that you guys are going to be learning from an influencer, another messenger, somebody that is prophetic, or somebody that is a seer. You guys are going to be learning something from, and this could be spiritual protection. You guys are going to be cleansing more. I don't know, I see you guys being really mindful of your thoughts. Heed wise counsel. Being very mindful of your thoughts, being mindful of who is around you, being mindful of how many times you're praying. And so you're going to be talking sense to yourself like, okay, hold on. We don't normally think this way. We're not just going to go out like that. No, we are not. No, we are not. All of this wisdom is going to help deliver you. And it's going to help you become light as a feather again. You guys have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. You guys have love coming in. So some of you guys have, your future is around the corner. This Wheel of Fortune, your destiny, good karma. For others of you, there is a companion and friendships, positive, uplifting friends, positive and powerful allies. God is bringing you powerful allies, or a powerful ally. So our head doesn't need to be down. Our head kind of needs to be up, because we might miss it if we're, in our thoughts and obsessing. You guys are going to be going through a big purge. There were 3 songs that I got for you guys. I got Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I got Sarah Brightman, Deliver Me. I got My Way by Limp Bizkit. And what I channeled from those songs is, for My Way, there are people that ran around, thought they could take advantage and do certain things while treating you a certain way, and you guys have had enough. There are people that knew you for a while. These could be family members, because I'm getting a lot about siblings, or somebody that could have even friend zoned you. There are people that think that they're special. They think that what they add to the equation is special. The spell work that they send you, the witchcraft, the voodoo, the practitioner that they pay, the readings that they get, whatever they have summoned, it's demonic. And they think that they're special. They think that the way that they are able to spy and pry into your life is special, like they're a special type of stalker. You guys are looking at them like they're crazy. So you are getting back your vigor, your stamina, your strength, and you are asking God to deliver you into your courage, to deliver you from the cross that you are bearing, to deliver you from these heathens. You are ready to stand up and shout, whether this is what you affirm or what you pray or what you stand for. And you are going to be doing it your way. You are going to be doing it God's way. So you guys could like that song, My Way by Limp Bizkit. What I channeled for Lose Control by Teddy Swims. The devil's been knocking, and all of this stuff has been taking a toll on you. Having to be the generational curse breaker in your family, you are constantly dealing with spiritual warfare. You are constantly dealing with people trying to attack you or trying to monitor your every move. So whether you guys have been dealing with monitoring spirits or people actually monitoring you day to day, the devil has been knocking. It's been taking a toll. Don't lose control, because you are about to break through these curses. You are about to reverse these generational curses and the curses that are being sent your way. This is going to be your biggest bounce back after falling apart repeatedly this year. And again, the way that you've been reflecting, it has only been intensifying to show you we are not done. This wisdom is going to help deliver you, and educating yourself in the fact is going to help deliver you. So whether you guys are listening to prophetic words, other star messengers, other influencers. Their words of wisdom are going to help you find the way that you would like to be vindicated, the way that you are going to bring in justice, the way that you would like to pray about it, and whatever aligns with you. God is bringing you powerful allies to break through the things that people are sending your way. Now, for those of you guys dealing with it in the workplace, you guys had people trying to block you of opportunities, trying to put you on the hamster wheel of dog shit, trying to constantly discard you or embarrass you or manipulate you or manipulate other people's opinions around you. And they're always doing like this weird flex, this strange and unusual boasting, but it's very narcissistic behavior because the things that they brag about do not align with your core values. And maybe at one point you cared a great deal about your work environment or your work arena or being online, but you're getting to the point where you're being very mindful of where your energy goes. And you're going to be praying against these attacks and these smears daily if you are having to walk into this lion's den. Some of you guys might be walking away from certain jobs or figuring out maybe like a side hustle. You guys will know if that is for you. Don't just get up and like walk away from your job. A lot of people are not in a position to do that, but you are being very mindful of how much time you spend in the matrix. You're being very mindful of how much time you spend around toxic people, toxic coworkers, toxic peers. And there are some things that are going to be brought to light in this next week. Another message that I channeled for you guys is you could think that you are the best employee, the best coworker, the best supervisor, the best manager, and you know that you do your job to the best of your ability and then some. I tell you guys all the time that your energy is unmatchable, but these other people, you're starting to figure out things that they're saying about you. And I've been seeing this all throughout this week is innocent, hardworking people that always get the crappy end of the stick are starting to be made aware of the things that are being said behind the veil, the things that are being said that people try to hide from you. These things, like these people are getting really sloppy with it. Some of them, I don't know. I had a situation where someone I knew was going, or she was hearing rumors about herself. And there's so many people that work there. It could have been anybody. But I tried to tell her, like, this is somebody new that works here that's like talking a bunch of crap. So maybe they're doing it to fit in. It's just sad. It got all the way back around to her and it was like damn near impossible for it to do that, but it did. So things that are not supposed to get back to you are getting back to you. Things that are not supposed to be said in front of you are being said in front of you. And this is to show you and to help you be mindful of how much time you are spending. And if you have outgrown these people, these circumstances, or the situation. Everybody is going to be in the same timeline in that aspect, whether this is your message or not. Everyone is going to be mindful of where they have had enough. Where they're like, you know what? I don't care anymore. You know what? They're going to talk crap. Cool. Now I see you for who you are and I don't F's with you at all. So you guys will be praying for deliverance, to be vindicated, and to be relocated. And I don't know why that's so strong. I think it's Mars. Mars, I think, is in retrograde. Saturn's in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde. Whether you're watching this today or not, there are restrictions that you guys are dealing with. And if you guys are currently dealing with those types of restrictions, it is because the longevity of everything that you do, they are trying to destroy. Trying to destroy the bankroll God is giving you, the jobs, the obligations, the good karma that God is giving you. They are seeking to destroy that. Trying to be victimized by you. Okay, some of these people are trying to be the victim. Oh my gosh, this is what they said to me. They're terrible people. You guys are going to be praying against this. Those that threaten you guys, are intimidated by you or your relationship or your happiness or your allies or your friendships, justice is here. It is about to be Hunger Games in these work arenas, in these families that you guys deal with. You guys are going to be seeing that these people, they don't really stand a chance. They're the most powerful ally you should have is the Most High or the divine or God, the universe, whoever it is that you pray to. And they don't realize how far in the gutter they are. You guys are independent and you are going from the lone wolf to having and attracting a wolf pack. You guys are used to having to do things alone. You guys are used to things falling apart, there being really nobody else to blame, and having to just do things always on your own. And you're just over it. You are literally over it. These people have been taking notes on you for a very long time, trying to monitor your every move, trying to come in once you're doing really well and saying, oh my gosh, what are you doing? That's not going to work out for you. Just strange and unusual behavior. People acting like straight slime because they cannot outsmart you. They literally can't. You guys have had enough. You guys are not going to be picking up the phone for certain people. And I'm seeing you guys also encourage others that are going through something similar. You're going to be sensing it. Like, you can smell it. You're like, okay, they're going through some ish. Let me go help them. Let me go encourage them and lift them up that they're awesome. They're a good person. They don't need to listen to this smear or people trying to change their opinion. It's just people just constantly trying to get you down, and you're just so over it. You are so over it. You are the all-seeing eye. You are the seer. You are the high priestess. And what you are seeing and why you might be in this deep reflection is, oh my gosh, I should have known not to spend time with them. I should have known to walk away. Because now you're starting to see where you've given people too much of a platform or an olive branch to do whatever the heck. So you will currently be praying for better days. You're like, you know what? I just need to pray. I need to pray with no filter. I need to surrender with no filter. I need to be brutally honest with God on what I really need and what is on my heart, because God really knows what's on our heart. But sometimes we need to be vocal about what we need. Are we worried about our career? Are we worried about our job or our finances? We need to, God can carry that. There's a cross that we are bearing, and we need to say like, hey, I'm a little concerned. Hello, I'm a little concerned. And it's okay. It's okay to be like, did I waste my time over here? Was this like, am I even supposed to be here? Like, where should I be? And so you're coming out of this depression, you're coming out of this sadness, and you're done having passionate thoughts about anything destructive, anything that you wish you could have, would have, should have done. Because I'm getting there's a lot of that. And you're going to be taking care of you. The new thing that you're going to be doing is taking care of you. I think I'm going to share the Sarah Brightman song. I've shared it with you guys before, but I haven't shared it in a while. But yeah, deliver me from all of the madness. Deliver me from all of the sadness. Deliver me courage to guide me. Deliver me strength from inside me. Deliver me the cross that I'm bearing. Doing the most. You are going to be doing the most in regards to taking care of yourself and praying. You have predictions that are going to be coming true about people that were obsessed with you and you didn't want to believe it. We've all been there. Oh, I don't want to think that everyone's obsessed with me, but people really are obsessed with you. Okay, people really are obsessed with you. And it's crazy. I feel like the reflecting that you've been doing, it's blowing your mind. Like, dang, I did not think it was like that. People that you let into your life, people that you trusted, you're like, they're really out for blood. They're really out for my jugular. I cannot. You are getting ready to ascend. You're getting bumped up to first class, okay? You were in coach, like, I don't know where my luggage is. I don't know if I'm supposed to even be, am I on the right plane? You are clear for takeoff. And you are moving from coach to first class where you belong. Yes, these people were obsessed. They tried to make sure you didn't find your plane ticket. You feel me? They didn't want you to think you had a plane to get on, that you even had a ticket. Whole time, they knew that you were the golden ticket. Whole time, they knew. Okay, they knew. They were going through financial troubles. A lot of these people were doing the most. Like, I'm doing so well. Look at how good I'm doing. But things were telling you that some of these people were in scarcity. Whole time. You could put a whole bunch of money in their pocket and they could still be in scarcity. You feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I tell you guys all the time, I don't need a rich man. I need a generous one. Okay? For those of you that are single, that are looking, you don't need a rich person. You need a generous one. They don't need to be stinking rich. They just need to be generous with a good heart. And these people were doing the most because they were having financial issues. And then they made that your problem. And deep, deep down, you made a very small prediction, but you didn't want to judge them. You threw something on it like, oh, they're young. Oh, they just got their life together recently. So, they don't have it all figured out yet. It's fine. They have given you a cross to bear. This is what you are being delivered from. You have a high threshold for pain. For BS, you have a high tolerance and threshold for it. But at the same time, you have been internalizing some of these problems and seeing that your body is reacting a certain way, having an allergic reaction, as I've been telling you guys this last week. There are other people, karmic chew toys. There are some karmic chew toys that are crazy and full of problems, and they are not stopping. They are relentless. They are literally relentless with trying to affect your life. Trying to bring you a spiritual disease. Trying to make you believe like you're unprotected out here. I don't know what you think. You don't have a plane ticket. You don't have a shield. God is nowhere around. Disguise. There were people around you with a disguise, hiding their financial issues and hiding their depression. They weren't really hiding it that well from you. You gave them a lot of grace. And you were very kind and forgiving and compassionate towards them. And this is another thing. All of the people that are sending you spell work, because there are quite a few, they can see that you are doing better without them. And on top of that, no one has ever walked away from them like you. Riddle me what? No one has ever walked away from them like you have. Think about it. Think about the family members you walked away from. You think anybody else has done that? They're like, oh, well, we're family. We just got to put up with it. No. You guys chose to leave. The jobs that you guys have walked away from. Nobody else is doing that. You chose to leave. You're like, this ain't for me. This is a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone. So these people are like, whoa. They see you as the black cat. You are the black cat. You have many lives and you are just getting started. How about that? Okay, you are the black cat. You have many lives and you are just getting started. Mask off, mask dropped. You can see through these fake, false identities. And these people are just, one of the reasons why they're so mad is they acted fake. It didn't work. You still saw through it. Maybe even took you a while because you loved some of these people. But in the end, they're going through a lot of justice right now. They can't pay their bills. I don't think you realize the light that you bring in, the finances, the backing that you bring in for these people and the support. They can't pay their bills right now. They play too much. They play too many games. These people wanted leverage over you. They wanted leverage. They wanted to guilt you. They wanted to manipulate you whole time because they were impressed by your goals. They didn't want to tell you this. They had subtle ways of saying that they were proud, or saying that they're not proud. They had several ways of saying they were intrigued about certain things that you were doing, but they would not full stop say, oh my gosh, I love that you do that. I'm so proud of you. How can I support you? How can I? None of that. They actually sabotaged you. They actually sabotaged you. So they can't cry that they're getting theirs right now. They can't cry. We ain't hearing that. We ain't hearing that. We are not hearing that. These people saw you as the golden goose, the golden ticket, and now they're trying to act like, well, they hurt me. Well, no one's ever walked away from you like that, so get used to it if you want to keep acting like a whole chooch. I can't. You guys are going through a detox right now, a spiritual detox, a people detox, and it's been making you sick. This is the stress that you are releasing. These are the issues that you are releasing. You're like, why do I feel sick and this and that? Because you are, ooh, I caught it. You are having to release some people that were very aggressive with you. You could have been working with some of these people and you let them go. You cut them loose. You guys drop your scissors down below because your cutoff game is ferocious. You guys could like the movie Pretty Woman. Okay, you guys could like the movie Pretty Woman. You guys know the scene where she goes in her street clothes and they're like, oh, we don't have anything in your size. And she's like, well, I didn't ask about that. I have money that I want to spend here. And they're like, we can't help you. These people chose to act like they were helping you. They weren't really helping you, and you see that now. So which would have been worse? I would just rather have them not help because of the level of mind games and sabotage, but you guys are leveling up. And this was all a part of your training. So she comes in with her nice clothes, and this is what you're about to be doing on people. You're about to be stunting on them. Vindicated. With your bags in your hand like, hi, remember me? They're like, no. Oh, I was in here yesterday and you wouldn't wait on me? You guys work on commission? They're like, yeah. Big mistake. Huge. I have to go shopping now. Riddle me what? Sorry, I'm being really extra right now, but I freaking love that movie. Love it. Love it. You guys make people insecure, and you've always known that. So why wouldn't it be the same for the people closest to you? Now, in this training, that could have been 6 to 8 months long. This last training that you just went through showed you what? 4444 is going to be a very important angel number for you. This last training that you just had showed you, oh, no, 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 no. When I hear, don't do it, think again, maybe not with them, maybe this isn't the person, you're going to listen. I'm hearing motorcycles. You're going to listen. Because that's the reflecting that you're doing right now. Like, oh, that tower came in and you were pinpointing when you had the feeling to walk away from certain people. You were pinpointing when you had the instinct to not proceed. These people, they overhyped themselves. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm the best, duh, con artist. Just out here conning. No. A whole scam. Deceitful. Because they are the fraud. Guess what the next card is? Look. You wear the crown and they wear the scam. They're the fraud. Wow. Okay. Let's get out. Anything else for the collective? I mean, these people are really persistent. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. Whoa. Major breakthrough. With those that have been emotionally manipulative to you. This is one of my favorite cards. You command the room. You have a commanding presence. And this training is making you strong. To show you that is your plane. You do have a ticket. You do belong here. You've not been abandoned. I'm also getting that after these people get just a no, they've already been getting justice. They haven't been able to pay their bills. But the next bit is going to be them dodging you after the fact. These people definitely have to learn the hard way from trying to block you. They're just relentless. They just don't stop. It's very sad. Very sad way to live. The time has come to act. You aren't going to wait anymore for things that you need to do. You're not going to stay in a state of confusion or limbo. And you are getting creative about the problems that you deal with while praying and affirming what you want. It's your moment. You are waking up to the fact that the time is now. Waking up to the fact that this time is yours. You are meant to shine. You are destined to shine. God hid you in plain sight, and their plans, these evil people, their plans are going up in smoke. They tried everything. They tried to make you think it was your fault, that you were ill or that you weren't right. They tried to make you feel like you couldn't defend yourself, that you were crazy or too aggressive. They tried to make you feel like, oh no, you're the deceitful one. All while they're on their smear campaign. They also tried to isolate you, and you came out stronger. You went into hermit mode. You went into your winter arc and said, yeah, that was a whole mind game. You were heeding wise counsel. You were learning to take care of yourself. You were waking up. It is your moment. It is your time to shine. And they ain't stopping. Nothing else. Okay? Help is coming. Affirm it below. Help is on the way. Anything else? You hear everything. The sun. You are learning to forgive yourself. I know that someone here has been crying a lot. Like, why didn't I should have known better. Had a feeling I didn't listen. I had a feeling it didn't listen. And it's like you keep replaying that. Like if I would have listened to myself, none of this would have happened. But it had to happen for a reason. You guys hear everything. You see many things as the seer. You have good news coming in. And I feel like it is your deliverance. You're going to be bouncing back like Pretty Woman and saying, I deserve that fairy tale. I've been through a tower 8. I've been to hell and back 10 times. I deserve my bounce back, my comeback, the glory. I deserve to be delivered. Whoa. So something you guys are going to be working on as your chariot arrives, your justice, your karma, your vindication, your deliverance, is letting go of resentment and anger and the desire for revenge. Affirm it below. I release resentment, anger, and the desire for revenge. I choose to release negative emotions that bind me. Because I can see like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I know. I'm not talking about small-ish right now. I'm not talking about like, oh, these little things happened. And like, oh, well. Like, these are big deals to you. These are things that attacked your self-esteem, your family, your finances, you getting promoted, all types of things. Your reputation, your stat. Like, I go on and on. These lessons were not small potatoes. They were things that really tore you down. And that's why there's multiple sources that didn't want you to have this message. Affirm it below. I will be vindicated like never before. I am making every moment count. Every moment. If you guys got to the end of this message, thank you. And to let me know that you got to the end of the message, drop an airplane down below, because you are more than the golden ticket. You are getting ready for an ascension, a breakthrough, a bounce back. And this is going to be one of the biggest cycle of curses that you have reversed that you have ever seen. Okay? Hard times are ending. Feeling like this, like I can't see my way out. Oh my gosh, I gotta fight all of this. I'm tired. And feeling like you can never really see all the way through the veil. So yeah, you guys, drop your airplanes down below if you guys made it to the end of this video. And thank you so, so much. If you guys are on Patreon and members only, you guys have content coming up soon, so be checking your notifications. And thank you guys for your patience. It is the holiday season, so my schedule's a little crazy. And yeah, don't forget to smash the hit the bell. Duh. I appreciate all of your guys' love and support. Affirm what you want below. You could drop your scissors because your cutoff game is ferocious. You could drop your airplanes because you know that you are rising above. You defy the odds. You defy gravity daily. And yeah, affirm what you want because you deserve it. And we practice here reprogramming our subconscious. And in our community that we're building here, it's good for us to say it out loud and in front of people, and to practice writing it, and to practice affirming it and typing it, etc. And I'm excited for us to get through this next step, or to this next step. I'm sending you guys all of my love. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. We are going to rebuke, cancel, denounce, and yeah, we're going to work on forgiveness and work on ourselves. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.